made Fallout illegal. Due to the Fallout 3 drug issue, the game was filtered in every region to reduce the number of drug references. Additionally, the Japanese publication was changed to allay fears of an atomic explosion in a populated area. Though there have been many post-apocalyptic films, literature, and comic, few have been as distinctive as those found in the several Fallout games, with a nod to the 1950s. Now, with some assistance from the game developers, Prime Video's intends to bring that distinct viewpoint to television. Even though we still don't know a lot about the show, what we do know excites us to explore the wasteland once more. The Fallout gaming universe maintained the 1950s Art Deco aesthetic despite the development of robots and nuclear-powered vehicles. However, as the world discovered, when a nuclear conflict obliterated the Earth in 2077, so did the atomic bombs. Depending on the game, anywhere from 25 to 200 years have passed since the bombs dropped in the majority of the games. A wasteland teeming with mutants, enormous insects, zombies like coals, and other radioactively altered fauna is all that is left of the world. However, there are also some common folks, such as members of the Brotherhood of Steel, a large military group whose members don't have armor resembling that which Tony Stark constructed for the first Iron Man film. Todd Howard, the game director of Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, as well as the executive producer of Fallout 76 and Fallout Shelter from Bethesda Game Studios, said during the Gamescom convention in Cologne, Germany on August 23rd that the Fallout show will take place in Los Angeles roughly around the same time as the games. Nevertheless, Howard could not say which game the show is set in parallel with. Fallout 4 is set 185 years after the bombs fell, whereas Fallout 76 is set 25 years afterward, or whether it's set concurrently on the original Fallout, which he did not work on. Although it hasn't been officially released yet, Howard also unveiled video from the concert, which included the scene when the nuclear weapons touched down in Los Angeles. You may recognize Lisa Joy and Jonathan Nolan from their works on HBO's Westworld. They are the teams behind the Fallout TV series that Amazon Studios has hired. The two, who had similar roles on Westworld, will write and executive produce the series through their film Kilter Films. Additionally, Howard revealed at Gamescom that the first 3 episodes of the show were directed by Nolan. Alongside them is Athena Wickham, an executive producer from Kilter and a co-executive producer on Westworld. In addition, Graham Wagner, a writer and executive producer on Portlandia, and Geneva Robertson-Dwart, a co-writer of Captain Marvel, will serve as executive producer and co-showrunners on the Fallout television series. Fans of the Fallout video games will recognize Todd Howard as the game director of Fallout 3 and 4. James Altman is the director of publishing operations for Bethesda Softworks, the company that publishes the Fallout games, and others as executive producers of Fallout 76 and the mobile spin-off Fallout Shelter. Joy and Nolan jointly released a statement announcing the show, stating, "Fallout is one of the greatest game series of all time. We have lost untold hours of time that we could have spent with friends and family with each chapter of this incredibly creative novel." The production will be handled by Kilter, HBO's Euphoria, and newcomers to television production, Bethesda Softworks, Bethesda Game Studios, and Amazon Studios, whose credit includes shows like The Boys and The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Ella Purnell, Walton Goggins, and Aaron Moten are the show's main characters. Ella Purnell portrays Lucy, a positive vault dweller with a can-do all-American attitude. When someone hurts her loved ones, her calm and idealistic disposition are put to the test. Maximus, a teenage soldier in the Brotherhood of Steel who conceals his sad past, is portrayed by Aaron Moten. He will stop at nothing to accomplish the Brotherhood's noble aim of establishing law and order in the wasteland. The Goal is played by Walton Goggins. As a bounty hunter, the cunning and the pragmatic Goal endures in the wasteland while concealing a dark background. The release date is scheduled for April 12, 2024, which is when Fallout will be available on Prime Video. It is unclear if The Boys will premiere on the streaming service on a weekly basis or all at once, like Prime Video did in the first season of the show. In any case, we'll be seeing Lucy and company in the spring in Los Angeles. Amazon bought the game's TV rights back in 2020, and the first announcement came out soon after. This indicates the show has been in development for the last 3 years. The adaptation was developed by Bethesda Softworks, Bethesda Game Studios, and Kilter Films in collaboration with Amazon Studios. The COO and co-head of Amazon Television remarked at the time that the Fallout is an iconic global franchise with hordes of fans worldwide and a rich, deeply intriguing storyline that fuels it. And to bring the series to life, Jonathan and Lisa are the ideal storytellers. We're ecstatic to collaborate with Bethesda on a television adaptation of Fallout. At the moment, a mysterious teaser has also been made public. Using the TV show's official Twitter account, Prime Video posted a teaser in October 2023 along with an animated message with an 8-bit Vault Boy. The debut date of April 12, 2024 was disclosed in the short film. The bio for the account now says, "Get ready for the future. Apocalypse be here, but stay for Fallout," available exclusively on Amazon Prime Video on April 12, 2024. A number of first-look pictures were made public in November 2023. The pictures introduced us to Ella Purnell's character Lucy, Kyle MacLachlan's character Hank, Walton Goggins' cowboy-style Goal, the Brotherhood of Steel, and Vault 33. More first-look photos were released in a detailed Vanity Fair story. Our main character in Purnell's Lucy, a Vault dweller who has spent her entire existence below ground. Lucy's overseer or the head of Lucy's Vault-Tec Vault is MacLachlan's Hank. Goggins Cooper is a Ghoul, a race of post-human creatures severely impacted by radiation that appears rather nasty in the game. With the exception of the feral sort found in computer games, not all Ghouls are evil, and despite this startling appearance, Goggins' Ghoul appears to be a kind guy. Maximus, the wannabe soldier in Morton's story, was brought up above ground by the Brotherhood of Steel. The showrunners of Tomb Raider, Graham Wagner and Geneva Robertson-Dward, along with Westworld directors Lisa Joy and Jonathan Nolan, wrote and developed the series. The first 3 episodes were directed by Nolan, others have been directed by Wayne Yip and Claire Klinner. According to the official summary, the Great War, a worldwide nuclear conflict, begins in 2077 and ends in post-apocalyptic Los Angeles in 2296, 219 years later. It is in this post-apocalyptic Los Angeles that Lucy, having spent her whole life in a vault deep down, first appears. When Lucy is forced to go to the surface due to a crisis, she comes upon a nightmare of hideous human survivors, enormous insects, and mutant monsters. The genesis story of Vault Boy, who should not be confused with the Pip-Boy computer watches, which have their own mascot, the smiling Vault-Tec mascot that has almost appeared in every Fallout game, will also apparently be revealed in the series. That's all for today, folks. If you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to receive notifications. Also express your valuable thoughts in the comment section below. Until then, bye-bye. Also spend some time watching our other videos on the channel.